Hey, my name's Eric. What am I doing? I'm writing code. What's the code do? What's it for? It's for making these faces, these characters that you can talk to. I'll demo it real quick. And I just got a little bit of a cough. Came back from the dentist. My mouth is kind of messed up. We'll see if it wears on me. If it does, I'll just be a little more quiet than usual. But, okay. So I didn't do too much yesterday. It was a short session, but basically if I click on different lines in the spiel, that's this kind of a screenplay-like thing over here, it now causes the face to animate. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, I noticed that when I was clicking on these replies, a reply is associated with one line, and the reply is saying what might a player say in response to that line, and how will the character reply in that case. So I noticed when I clicked on these to edit them that sometimes I couldn't remember what the line was that I was writing the reply for. So I added a bit of I added this in response to at the top, which repeats the line. It's helpful in particular when the line you're clicking on, or the reply you're clicking on, is just like right in the middle underneath the dialogue, so you can still have the context that would let you author this. So I just did a couple of small things like that, and then I worked on some design for the state machine. And, I won't go look at that quite yet, but there's a button here that it says start, and what that is meant to do is just start the conversation that's defined by this spiel here on the left. So if I'm clicking here and then I say start, the character here should say the first line. They won't let me bring the bag in later on with audio, but to start with, it should just pop the line down here in the transcript. So in this session, what I'm going to try to do is, in the hour and 15 minutes I've got, is get the start button to start it, and then have it walk through the lines and just output them down here. That's it. I think in an hour and 15 minutes I can get that done. But it's not just that I'm getting that bit of functionality to work, but that I'm doing it in a way that matches the overall design, so I can keep adding to it. And the design I came up with is over here. And I kind of realized that I didn't fully define it. I still have some open questions, but I don't think I have to figure out the whole design before I can start and go a little ways. I think I've got the gist of it pretty well defined, and maybe I can do some iterative design on it as I go, instead of having to think far into the future, weeks into the future, about what the whole solution will look like. Okay, so there is enough functionality here that I think it gets its own directory. I am writing code with the use of GitHub Copilot, and I'm using it in a practical way. My main goal is just to get this project going and make progress on it. It's not to play with GitHub Copilot. Which gives me a different kind of data point on GitHub Copilot than I would get from kind of trying out different prompts and making it do impressive things, or even if I didn't do it myself. There's plenty of videos I can watch, but to just understand how well it works with me as I work, this is a really good test, because I'm not changing my habits to show off Copilot. I'm not doing stunt development, like make a Rickroll page from the fewest amount of props possible. I'm just doing my work. Sometimes I'm ignoring Copilot and intentionally not using it because it's not the most useful way to get the code written. Okay. So I don't know how I'm going to put this in all different files yet. I'll keep in one module, one file to begin with. Let's do loading. Come back to my Scratch. And to begin with, I think I just need let's see, talking, and then let's just start with that. I'm not sure that my design is so good that I understand all the states that I need yet. Okay, so there's the spiel. I guess this can also be null. And let's do state. Yep. Yeah, let's stick with that. Loading, that's not quite right. How about just stopped? Okay. Play. Yep. Oops. But here I could do duplicate, no. Duplicate Spiel, is that it? Or maybe there's a method of Spiel that will just duplicate it. I would like to do that because, yeah. Because that'll stop the Spiel that I use from playing from affecting the Spiel that's used for editing. Okay. Okay. Now, let's make these private. 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 Let well, actually, let's just... Yeah, okay. Okay. If not, this Spiel current node down here we want something like play. Yeah, that's what I want actually. Okay, let's pass in the Spiel. Yeah, this is better as a private method as opposed to a function. Okay. Play current node. This I'll take out. Okay. Then I want to create like binders for every type of callback that I might need. Let's see, bind on, what do I want to call it? Bind on character, bind on what? Say line, bind on say line. And then this will be callback. Yeah, I'll take that as a starting point. That was a nice thing for you to put there. It does need to be updated a little bit. Okay, Spiel line. Okay, and then this private. Yep. Yep. This on say line equals null. Bind on say line. Yep. My muscle memory was doing C# there for a bit. Okay. Oh, this isn't private though. This would be public. I'll start with that. Hey, what? It's It's weird. Like it wants me to do 2 tabs. Tab, fucked up, undo, tab again. Next time I might try like shift enter. Okay, if not the spiel. Return. Okay. Then let's also do, okay, so if not current node, we're going to return. Okay. And then there's something that's not quite right, but I'm going to hack it in to start, which is a set timer that's just going to go to the next line. Okay, set timeout. Okay, so we'll say set timeout, and then we'll do this spiel next, move next. Okay, if not the spiel, just return. Okay, yeah, then call play current node again. Okay, I need to set it to idle if, yeah, basically this line. Yep. Okay. Also need to well, you know what? That was the comment I was going to write, but I realized I can write the logic for it already. If not the spiel, return. If this conversation state, if this state, see if we guess it. Close. Gotta do something else though. What do you think it is? You know what? I think nothing. So let's just put this up here. Okay. The other thing I don't mind binding is something to set the emotion. Type set emotion callback. Yep. 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 I feel like I might want to be saying what the character is too. Don't overcomplicate it yet. You can always add it back in later. Okay. So then on this one, okay, so it needs to be a little bit different than this. It's going to be line emotion, but then I have to do that conversion. And it's Spiel emotion. Yeah, this one. Okay. Okay, so that will set the emotion. Okay. It's a pretty good start. Now I need maybe an interactions for the Spiel screen. I guess it could be in here. Okay, so export function. Yeah, okay. Let's do an init test. Bam, bam. And then we'll set conversation manager to equal new conversation manager. Do some binding. And I think this could be like that. And module scope variable. Yep. I could do that to start, just make sure things are working, but I'll do better in a moment. Okay, it's going to be line, dialogue, and then the other one's, yep. This one is set emotion, that's it. Okay. Transcript interactions. I think there is something to just add some text there. Okay. Add text. And let's do okay. Okay, I think this probably does it. There's some. I gotta hook up a few more things. Okay, so let's go to general interactions and make sure I initialize test. So I've got one big init here that gets called. Okay. So in the Spiel pane, which is this guy here, no, not the Spiel pane, in the test pane, the start button, so I need to go there and make sure it's got some kind of handler passed in through props. Yeah, see right now it's got nothing, but I'll fix that. There you go. Autocomplete sometimes takes a while to warm up with Copilot, so it was suggesting some wrong stuff and it got better. I do like his suggestions maybe a little bit better than the ones that come from Writer. But I use both of them to figure out my imports. Okay, so we say generate button definitions. There, I gotta pass on start. Okay. Okay, on start. Well, this is gonna be Spiel. Click. What? Okay, no problem. Just say. Boom, like that. Just curry it. Curry it. Except that, okay. If I'm going to curry it, then I need to curry it up above with the right spiel. Now I'm confused. It'll be okay. Just curry it one level up. And then take out this. What? What's... Oh, yeah, you're right. There we go. Okay, so that's test pane. Then go up to Spiel. Or Spiel screen. There it is. Okay, so we say... Yeah, let's go ahead and multi-line this. On start equals almost no set revision, and this will just be, I think, start. But I gotta almost agree with them. Just let's say start test, because it just seems a little bit like it's not enough information in that function name. Okay. Start test. Not star test. Start test. Okay, and back to Spiel screen, and let's do an import. Okay. While I'm at it, now that I've got some other way to put lines into the transcript, I can take out the adjunct lines. Z, what are you up to? It's Friday. Why am I not? Oh, it's in the transcript pane. Okay. Let's just get rid of this adjunct lines. Oh, let's hear it. Let's hear the controversy. Bring it on. I mean, this stream, it's a hotbed of contention. Oh man. That's trolling. Come on, man. You don't really believe that. Do you believe that? Because I've seen a few attempts. I've seen an attempt or two. The most famous one is, GeoCities and MySpace and all the crappy user-created pages of the 90s. People would just put everything on their page. Like instead of having like a Facebook profile, you get some little web page, right? Okay. Well, I do like the idea of like making it a convention that at times, you can say, I'm someplace where I'm in a room by myself. I'm not on my phone around other people, and you just say, yeah, it's cool if some websites play music or audio automatically, or speech for that matter, because like my website's going to have characters that talk to you. I think it's a bit of an uphill battle, but it could be done. There was a company called Headspace, and it was co-founded with this musician called Thomas Dolby Robertson, or his stage name was Thomas Dolby, and they created a ton of musical clips that would play from websites, and they had really nice music available, and they had this thing called Beatnik, which was some software that played interactive music, which it wasn't that, I mean, it's not a big deal now, but back then it was. But it never caught on. But yeah, like particularly if the thing that you're looking at, you're really getting into it, like you want a whole experience around arriving at that website. I can see music. Like if you're playing a game inside of a browser, that's a case where people would accept music, I would think. The real world analogy of walking into like a department store or something like that, and there's music playing there, I mean, that's accepted. I don't know. I think most of the time it would really depend for me, like what I was doing when I arrived at the website. If I'm shopping, I don't want their music playing at me. It's like I got my own music. Or I've got silence, and that's what I'm into. Or I'm at Starbucks. I do not want to have all my shit playing out in public, you know. But maybe there's some way to get it into being an accepted thing. I don't know. It's not a bad idea, but it's a hard idea. It's a hard idea to figure out how to get it accepted. You need some kind of trick or application that makes people want it. Yeah, set a trend. Let's see. So I removed that, and then I removed a function that I will not need to call again in the future, and I'll get rid of that. Just add junk text. Delete that. See if anything regressed over here. No, it looks fine. So this might work. I'm gonna click start and see what happens. Okay, so it stopped after the first line. So my logic around that timer is probably suspect. This is milliseconds. Okay, so I said in the handler here, move next, play current node. That looks right to me. It did work to do the first line. I think I need to set a breakpoint and see if it's exiting. Oh, my poor mouth. I just got back from the dentist, got a filling. As soon as I get done with the session, I'm going to take some Ibuse and hopefully it'll subside. Okay, test interactions, and then I've got, no, it's Conversation Manager. Okay, Conversation Manager. Damn, where's my set timeout? Here it is. Okay. You're at the beginning. Start. Okay. Got the spiel. What's the state? Oh, I didn't set the state to talking. That's my issue. Okay, I get it. No problem. Okay, let's try it again. Clear. Start. Okay. So I need to change my logic a little bit. So let's do, if not current node, let's see. So it looks like I need to change my conversation state here instead. Okay, so we'll say if not this spiel has next, this state, yeah, equals that, and return. Okay, that will probably do it. Clear. Oh. I would have thought this would have stopped it. Because it exited. I think it exited. So I said if we don't have any more, hold on. Also, there's an issue with the transcript that this guy is not going all the way to the bottom. I'm gonna have to leave that for later. All right. So what about this? Okay. Question is, has next. Are you exiting there? I didn't say move next. I said has next. Yeah, there's an issue. This isn't lining up correctly. Okay, so let's just do a full reload. Come back into the Spiels screen. What? 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 This is the irritating thing about my chosen design of rendering all of the modal dialogues at the bottom. Okay, what was the thing you said? Get selected line for reply. don't I just make this return an empty one in that case? Yeah, can I do that? Okay, then I'll need what? An import? What's the issue? Okay. So what is the signature? Give me the signature. Why will you not give me the signature? Okay, go to the other project. Spiel line. What is your constructor? Character. Dialogue. Fine. It looks like it lost the spiel. Oh, that kind of sucks. So as far as I can make out, there's a bug that causes the whole spiel to be gone from persistence, and I'm not going to dig into that now. But I see all this stuff here that, well, it's probably gone. Yeah, let's refresh. Yeah, this isn't empty. Okay. Well, let's just import a new one. Okay, go to, what is it? Documents. Wisp. Work assets. Spiels, the bag. Pull it in. Great. All right. So then may I start this? Okay, then it stopped at the end, which is what I like. Okay, so that's good. I probably need tomorrow to just focus on debugging before I push much further on this. Because there are some things that just, they're off and they'll keep on slowing me down or demoralizing me if I don't dig into them early. But I do have this thing here working in a rudimentary fashion. So a lot more functionality to add to it. And my mouth is killing me. So this is session, it's going to be a shorty. It's going to be a 45 minutes and change session. So, stopping the stream. Stopping the stream. Keep on stuttering. This dental work. Stopping the stream. Stopping the stream. Stopping it. Stopping it now.